guys, I'm Nat. I like to think I'm the calm, cool, and sometimes collected one.
What's up, y'all? I'm Teej, and I'm not so collected. I'm more of the crazy and unfiltered one.
And this is another episode of A Crazy Little Thing Called
The podcast that dives headfirst into the craziness of millennial life.
Welcome to the shit show, guys.
Welcome back, officially, to Crazy Little Thing Called, the podcast where we dive headfirst into the beautiful, complicated, and sometimes crazy world that is millennial life. I am Teej, and those E's stand for excited and exhausted.
I don't know why my voice sounds like that. I am Nat, and that A stands for the A stands for adult. Because I'm feeling
adult,
okay?
Because it will get you. The adult thing is yes. Thank y'all for joining us. It's been what, 6 months technically since we've.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start? This is a shoot the shit episode, so there's no topic, just catching up on where the hell we've been. And the last time we saw them was July.
So the A in Nat actually stands for the audacity. And so how about we open it with the audacity that these niggas are coming with in 2024? So this is a little funny anecdote. But tell me why, because in the past, like when I was younger, I feel like girls get a bad rep when, you diss somebody who is trying to like come at you in your DMs or whatever the case may be, that they don't take it lightly and they just automatically go to like, calling you out your name or whatever the case may be. And so in the past, and I feel like I can speak for myself, but other women too, in regards to, you just politely agree and just, thank you, blah, 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 this and that, blah, blah, blah. I feel like as I've gotten older, I have gotten very good at just communicating like boundaries. And I do this because I don't want my name in anything. I don't want to be associated with anything. I don't even want you to say that you have talked to me, Experiment 326. I want you to like have no association with me. Okay, so fast forward to, because I have, and I don't think I ever told you this, I have been in a situation where a girl's guy who tried to talk to me reached out to me and thanked me for being a woman and like respecting like, their relationship, even though I didn't have to. But of course, like, I'm not doing that. So fast forward to now.
Did we go to high school with them, but they were younger?
Yes.
Did we go to high school with them, but they were younger? Yeah.
One of them, I think. Yeah, they're younger, but it's just like, anywho. So fast forward to today, this person has always been respectful and like, commenting and liking on like my photos and stories on Instagram. And so nothing like that. And like I said, always just been respectful. And then every now and then they'll be like, hey, just checking on you. Hope everything is well. And I respond with like, hey, all is well. Hope everything is well on your end. Like, you see, I don't even open it up for how are you? It's just I hope everything is well on your end. So needless to say, fast forward to now, let me bring it up because it wasn't terrible, but I feel like I responded fairly well. But basically,
the person or their significant other?
Oh no, to the person. But I say I think about how I'm going to respond to the person because if their significant other were to see, and this person, mind you, is married.
But
again, he's never approached me on like a disrespectful type of situation. Like it wasn't ever like disrespectful. But again, it's just weird. Like, so
I'm so interested.
I said, so hit me up with a good afternoon, just checking on you, gorgeous. For one, you're calling me gorgeous. Cool, appreciate it. I liked the message. And I said, hey, things are good on my end. Hope all is well with you too. No emojis, no nothing. So then he responds and says, glad to hear all is well with you. I'm blessed. Just got some big decisions coming up soon. And then he says, shoot me your number. I'll shoot you a text tomorrow. And I opened it
Or what?
But I didn't know how to respond, so I just wasn't responding at that moment. I was just doing other stuff. And then he responded back and he said, or not, LOL. And then so I responded back this morning because I just let it simmer. And I said,
this
LOL,
is recent.
yeah, literally. I said, LOL, my bad. I said, got caught up finishing work yesterday, which I was, and I wasn't putting this as a priority. And I said, respectfully, though, I don't think I feel comfortable with us exchanging numbers. Being that you're married and we weren't necessarily friends prior, I hope you understand. And he just liked the message. So I'm pretty sure I kind of hurt his feelings a little bit. And I feel like I communicated very well in regards to, like, you know, what would be the reason for us to exchange numbers? If there's communication, we can keep it on here, like just simple, pure, platonic, you know,
Period.
Because me as a wife, if my husband is getting another female friend, granted you can have friends, but if you're getting another female friend and you weren't really friends with them prior, and like you're not trying to introduce
to be
me
involved
to them, yeah, it's just like, and I don't know to the extent that maybe she is, but I'm not asking, that's not my problem. I'm just not even getting involved. And so like,
I cannot wait to find out who this is off air. I cannot wait to find out. I am just. Well, that's
So that's what the A in NAT stands for. The audacity of 2024, nigga. Because I mean,
already starting off with audacity.
I just don't understand. It's like, you know, why not just be content with where you're at? Like, and granted, like I said, I'm all for having friends and whatnot, but I can almost guarantee you that the way that these people be going about it, they're not communicating.
It wasn't a
like,
friendly
yeah. And it's just like,
oh,
why?
I'm so excited to find out who this is. I'm so excited. So excited. So excited.
That was a good one.
Want you to put it in the chat.
To start.
Yeah, and boom, starting off with a bang.
Yep.
Yes, so I guess we can go back in time then.
Yeah.
So a lot has happened, obviously, since that fateful July day. I don't even know when the last episode came out. But obviously we both turned 30 during that. I think it was somewhere right before we went to LA for my birthday. I think it came out that Wednesday before we flew out. So yes, birthday, that happened. We went to LA. Always a vibe in LA. It feels so far. Seems like it was so long ago, actually.
It was. It was like
granted, it was 6 months.
A lot has happened since then.
So no, yes, LA, July. Oh, a lot has happened. How was your July, Natalie?
Well,
did we talk about that in the last episode? I don't even know if we did. I don't
remember because I was already at the point where I was making the decision. But yes, my July was filled with a lot of transitions.
That's definitely a perfect word.
Definitely had to shake up my living arrangements. That was a whole thing within itself, but I had my lovely best friend to help me along the way. A lot of just emotions, turmoil, you know, to be involved, but definitely July was Julying. And you know what's funny?
What they were lying to.
The new sprinkle of joy that entered my life, when I look back at it, it was July 29th when you know, that person entered my life. And look at that. And
because didn't you went somewhere else at the end of July, didn't you? After we got back from LA, didn't you have something else planned?
Yeah, I went to Fredericksburg with Brittany and her friends, which it was so much fun. It was a much needed
little girls trip.
Yeah, just a little wine. Drank so much wine, had karaoke. So
I need to go. To say that I've worked in wine. I've never been to Fredericksburg, and everybody always talks about it. So maybe I'll do that. I took some vacation at the end of this month, so maybe I'll go out there.
Yeah, it's fun. I feel like, of course, for me, it's a little bit like of get out because you're like a little speckle. You do see some blackish here and there.
You mean
but
that Get Out? I was like,
yeah,
want to get out of what? But okay, the movie. Wow.
I know, but
Okay,
overall,
no,
it's a good experience. It would be definitely
So
stay
yes.
in like an Airbnb. But yeah, that was July.
Is that what y'all did? Airbnb?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Mhm.
August, I feel like it was uneventful. Oh, I got my promotion during that time
yeah.
at the end of July when we got back because I finally told them people to stop playing with me. So that's been fun. Definitely been busy, but
Run
making
me
money.
my check.
So that's
Stop
always
playing.
exciting. Literally. Oh my God, that was
you
so
were on
funny
the
because in
verge of
LA, I don't
being
know.
like, I'm about to leave.
Deuces. I don't know if you were around when Drew was trying to in LA. When Drew kept on trying to say literally, but he would say no. That I think he would say literally instead of literally with his British accent. Like he would put the emphasis on the wrong letter, so Ariel kept on trying to correct him. So yeah, that was sorry. I just thought about that when I said that. Anyway, August. I don't recall anything in August. Do you? August,
No,
I feel like no one has birthdays in August, at least that we know.
Yeah. August for me, I mean my dad's birthday, but August for me following that July was very up and down. It was roller coaster. Just trying to
you're
kind
experiencing my 2021.
navigate through
With
my
that great
emotions and
table talk.
whatnot. But September, the beginning of September, that was great. What happened at the beginning of September, Teejels?
I don't know. Am I allowed to say what happened at the beginning of September?
Now you
I don't know.
because it's so far removed.
am.
So, but now
Yes,
you are.
it is. It's
We
been
celebrated 2 things on that lovely trip.
Yes.
Mhm.
Natalie's emancipation and my promotion.
Not emancipation.
No,
Goodbye.
not emancipation.
Well,
We
we
celebrated your birthday. Okay,
Emancipation,
3.
birthday, and your promotion.
There we go. In the lovely city of Cabo San Lucas, which was my first time in Mexico, which is crazy because I've been out of the country to, get to, I'll say Brazil. No, to Barcelona and to Calgary before I went to Mexico, which is craziness. Oh man, no. Cabo was so fun. Do you know, speaking of that, I called them after Christmas because I still hadn't activated my Paradise Pass and I hadn't received any. So I called them and they said that they did have the wrong email on file. And so they were like, they got my correct email and they were going to send me the link. I still haven't got it. And I've been meaning to call them back because I stayed on the phone with her for a little while and she was like, it should be coming right now.
Never. Did you check like your spam folder or anything?
Email? Check my spam, check my junk. I gave them a second email. I gave them my Gmail instead of my Yahoo, and still nothing. And so I'm like, I've been meaning to call them back, but I think they close it like 5 maybe or something. And I always think about it after 5.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and put it on my schedule to call them, especially Wednesday when I get paid again, that I'll just be like, hey, look, I need to remember. Because I'm excited to start doing. Have you started paying on yours yet?
No. I just did the activation fee and I'll probably focus on starting that within later this year or within the next year.
Other one,
So basically, the Paradise Pass.
What we're talking about, we're like, we're spinning around it.
Get this trip, and it's basically like a good deal on a one-time trip. But yeah, I definitely am excited to utilize that again. I'm trying to push it to see like when the new ones open, the new locations, because I can't remember when they said all of those things were going to open. Because I would definitely like to go to Jamaica. I mean, I've been to Jamaica, but not in a all-inclusive resort like that. And so I think that would be fun. Yeah. And so
okay.
But that Cabo trip, I think we had too much fun.
It was so needed.
Yeah.
Especially that one night. Well, we were at the pool all day, and then we went to that steakhouse. We went to the pool all day. I left you to go throw up in the hotel room. That was hilarious. And then you came back, we passed out in the bed. But then we got back up, and we kept going for the night. And I don't understand why we did that. To this day.
I don't understand either. I mean, I literally just was drinking and drinking, and it's just so easy to do so. It's so easy just to kind of keep, because you're literally just drinking all day in the pool, and it's just, you don't have to worry about paying for anything, nothing like that. The food was actually amazing. Like, I would say in comparison to honestly, when I went to Unico, like normally I feel like all inclusive skimp out on the food. That location,
I've heard that.
Almost every restaurant was just really delicious. And so
yes.
Yeah.
We went to all of them but one, didn't we?
I don't know which one we didn't go to. I love the breakfast every morning, the Italian restaurant.
Yes. And then the one, the steak, was it the steakhouse? Yeah, the regular steakhouse that we went to twice. Their food was good. The Brazilian steakhouse wasn't bad, but I think I also was too drunk to really appreciate the food. Because that was the night that, oh crap, I was just about to say something about that trip and I don't remember. But no, it was definitely fun. Made our friends. Do you still follow her on Instagram? I don't remember what her name is. Just
Micah.
Both of them. Mika.
Oh, and Rebecca.
Yes.
Is it? Oh, it's Mika. Mika and Rebecca and her husband.
Rebecca. I remember. Oh my God, I forgot about them.
Oh yeah, I still follow them.
About them too. Okay, no, I still have Mika, but I forgot about the other two. Wow, that was
the friends that she made
that night.
On vacation.
That was that night.
Yeah, that's the night that all took a turn. It's fun. It's a different type of friendship that you make when you're on vacations, because you're just like feel like more loose, just free to be yourself. You know,
because the liquor's free. Especially, see, I feel like I've traveled plenty of times, but I've never made friends in other cities except for at that resort, because everything is all inclusive and the liquor is flowing and you're just like, friends, hi. But no, they were cool. They were a lot, but they were cool. I do remember that now. Yeah. Oh, Cabo. I cannot wait to go.
Oh, there's another girl that I made friends with. I think it was like the last night that we went. But I think her name is like Miss Chax or something. So there's 3 people that I still follow on Instagram and whatnot. And they all just still, like my stories or whatnot. I don't post a lot. They post way more than I do. So I like their stories and here and there. But it's just so cool. Good time. So that was.
I don't know who the person is.
Yeah, I'll have to show you. But I can't remember if you were with me that night. You were with me every night. I don't know. Or if I was just with Mika. Oh, is it Mika?
I think it's Mika.
Oh, how's the person that was talking to the note?
Right.
Because the libations were flowing.
Yep, they were. What was it? September? October? I had an uneventful October, but you had an eventful October.
Hold on. You forgot the end.
Oh, your birthday. We can't skip over your birthday.
The actual Queen's birthday, where I did turn 30. We didn't do much. It was just like
we went to the park. That was a time. Woo! A time at the park. Yes, needless to say, I left without you. And me and Chelsea decided we had enough. Our pregnant friend. Yes. So that was fun. We won't speak on the park. We won't speak on the park. But Cafe Del Rio is always a time.
Oh, always. Definitely.
Literally always.
Next. So October.
October. Yeah.
That's when I was feeling it. I was in the peak of just, you got this, girl. So, second time, second year at Carnival in Miami. Yeah. I mean, needless to say, that's it. That's all you have to say is Carnival in Miami. We're good. I had so much fun.
Were there any injuries or anything that happened?
I may have gotten really tired because I really was not drunk. I really was not. It was the day of Carnival, walking all day, trying to just get back to the car. So many barriers, popped up fences here and there. So I may have decided to like climb a fence or two, and may or may not have gashed my leg open, and may or may not have had to have paramedics come and, no stitches, but like bandage me up and then drive me to my car. Yeah, that
That's a
was
sign of a
pretty
good trip, though.
interesting.
That's
But
normally a
yeah, I
success
mean,
story. If you don't
I
come away with
literally have the
bone,
scar. The
it's
scar
still there.
just to, oh yeah, it's not going away. Like it's right there. I would stand up and show you guys, but
But,
that might be a little invasive.
yeah, that's a
Because it's
different
in
type of
between my
podcast.
thigh.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
we don't
yeah,
want to know about
Miami was
that,
super
please.
fun. Definitely is something that I'm going to continue within the next year. Like, I love it. I can't think of anything else. I'm
And you
going
know
to get to
what?
Trinidad eventually.
Oh, I know. There's this next month. Well, let's say I have Miami on my. I did my goals for the year. Miami to visit. So maybe I'm gonna just show up with y'all and go for Carnival.
Granted, I've never
At this point,
experienced Miami because I don't really know.
regular,
Like,
yeah. Oh yeah,
yeah, I've
right.
just always
You're there
been
for that.
with the
I've
like.
heard like it's just super expensive, but I've never got to
Yeah,
experience it
that's
either.
what
I've
I've
never
heard.
been. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of excited about that. I guess after this we can talk about our lovely 2024 goals and stuff like that. Since we are in that year. What else happened in October? I can't even think of. I didn't do. Oh, I went out for Halloween. I think. Was it just me and Drew? I think so. Yeah. So like, I didn't. Not Halloween. Halloween. I was. What is that month? October. Nothing really happens. I mean, Ken and Chan's birthday, but we didn't really do anything this year because they weren't really. Well, Chelsea was pregnant.
Yeah.
That
I mean,
wasn't
Chan's birthday, they did something, but I was gone. That
the
was the
spa
time
day,
that I was
huh?
gone.
What like a
No, they
spa
had
day?
like a beach house, I thought.
Oh, right, with Chan and her friends. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so October's always a. hmm But November, the only thing I can think about during that is Thanksgiving. How was your holiday?
Yeah. Yeah, Thanksgiving was pretty like regular. I just,
The way you can.
I mean, yeah, because going with what I went through, I was not looking forward to completely the holidays just because, for one, my grandfather wasn't here, and then the holidays
Right.
going around this year was going to be completely different than what I experienced last year. And so I was not looking forward to that, but God has a because I don't
Okay.
know what was going on that side of the woods, but they were not making it happen for them
Oh,
for Thanksgiving and or Christmas. And so it was like, wow, you
wait,
really have
Christmas
my
too?
back, God. Yeah.
Christmas
Oh, I
too?
didn't tell you. They didn't end up having their
You
Christmas Eve party because
Christmas Eve
people were
thing?
sick.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no, you did not tell me that. That's funny. I did see
Oh yeah, because we
his
really haven't
grandfather.
talked like since then.
I'm trying to think of the last time I
Mhm.
saw you. I saw you that random night before Christmas for like 2.5 seconds
Mhm.
when it came over to you. Which we'll call it you left me. But it's okay. It's fine. Uh, Thanksgiving for moi? That, again, I feel like Thanksgiving is always relatively uneventful. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I feel like
Same.
everyone puts the emphasis on Christmas and stuff like that. But I mean, it's funny because like everything that you're going through now is kind of like what I went through, not last year, but 2020. Actually, no, that was 2021. No, I think I spent that. So 2022, yeah. The holiday,
Yeah.
that was my first holiday not associated with, home. And so like now it's like the roles have reversed.
Mhm.
But my holiday was actually
Now
good,
we're both
second
on
time
the
around.
other
So it gets
side.
better.
Oh
It
yeah.
gets
Oh,
better.
I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm already better.
There you go. There
I'm
you go.
already
But yeah,
better.
no Thanksgiving, nothing. I feel like there's something else that happened in November that I'm just like not remembering. I feel like it was something big and I don't know what it is. Oh, September
I
went to
can't
an
think of
Astros game
anything.
too. I forgot
Was
about
it in
that. Went to the
September?
Astros game. Because I was supposed to go to the Beyonce concert and didn't, and that was fun. Yeah, that happened.
Yeah,
But no, I guess nothing else did
November,
happen in November. Yeah, it did.
the beginning of November was my cousin's birthday. She turned 30, which was nice because we had like,
Oh, the
the whole
hibachi thing.
hibachi. So she was really,
Yeah.
She really liked that, which was cool. A good time seeing my family. Yeah, but for me, November was
nothing ever.
not really eventful.
Oh,
I
Chelsea had her
forgot to
baby.
say
That's what it was.
my
I
baby
was like, something else
Kaiser.
happened in November. Something happened in November. Yes, little Kai. She is here.
Yes, my baby Kaiser.
Did you see? Did Chelsea bring Kaiser when y'all went to eat at Cheddar's?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Recently, she did. I was supposed to see her when I went home for Christmas, but every time it just wouldn't happen. So I do need to make a specific effort to go and see. Because did she say when she's going back to work?
It's supposed to be mid-January, I believe.
Okay. Oh,
she's already started working here and there.
From home?
Mm-hmm.
Like from home or? Yeah, okay. So yeah, little Kai was born in good old November, but then December, I think I only went home for Christmas because I've always taken my last 2 weeks of the year off. Shout out to that. I found out during my Christmas break, like literally while I was heading to Beaumont, that I've switched from PTO to FTO, so flexible time off. So I don't have a cap on how much time I can take.
Well, that's nice.
A to the man. Right. So that's on January 1st. So I'm like, that's why at the end of the week, we're doing a bunch of stuff this month. And so I was like, at the end of this month, I'm just taking, I think 3 days off. Now that I don't have a cap on the 18 or 20 that we had before, I'm like, bam.
I need to put in my time off as we're thinking about it. But for me, obviously, that's something that we skipped over in October of me restarting my job because you hoes didn't know I did not have a job.
Oh, yeah. See, there's so much
that
happening
happened
around
in October.
And this is why we had to prolong the return because too much shit was just happening. Like, too much, all back to back. It was just
basically, I got furloughed from my job, but I wasn't jobless because I already had my old job that I never got rid of because, a hoe knows.
How about her getting furloughed while we're on the plane to Cabo where we had to make a pit stop because the weather was too bad?
Make this up. Not make this up. Like literally get the voicemail as we stop temporarily on the way to the time of our lives and tell me that I no longer have a job. And so what I chose to do was not to sulk in it, but to make the most of that vacation.
Yes.
That's probably why. But that was just so funny. Not funny at the moment, but funny looking back on it now. Granted, now I'm back in it and things are going really well with my job. I love it and make a lot of money, all that good stuff. But I was saying that to say I was grateful to be able to take off a good bit. My cat is doing the most on this carpet right now. I was grateful to take off. What was it, like the 20th, I think? The Wednesday before Christmas, all through until the new year. Because she was like, my leadership person was like, you have sick time to take. You need to take it or you lose it. I said, say less. Boop, 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 boop. This is what I'll do. So that was nice.
Exactly. So y'all doesn't roll over either? Not the sick time. Okay. Sick time.
It was like 40 hours, like a whole week. Yeah, but I only work 34 hours. Like my full time is 34 hours. So I work Monday through Thursday. So I had to take a little bit off of like Wednesday and Thursday in order to like meet the whole thing.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, ours is kind of all just in together, like sick and PTO. So we get 18 total. And then we get 2 floating holidays. Or I used to, 2 floating holidays because of Juneteenth and some other holiday, because it's not MLK, because that is a holiday now. Thank God I'm off.
Right, me too.
Yes, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, so that's how ours was. And they didn't really differentiate what was what. But shout out to your management for being like, get out of here.
That's why I was like,
Yes.
how do
What
I
did you
use my
do for?
sick days? Because like I said, you don't really
Right.
plan to be sick. She said, a mental health day is a sick day. And I said, say less. I'm take these mental health days around this
Not corporate
holiday.
Aaron. Not corporate Aaron.
Yeah, so the deliverables that you're supposed to be meeting, I'm the manager of the management, Mhm. If y'all don't know what corporate Erin is, I
Yes.
think we said it before on one TikTok, but she's so funny. She's so hilarious.
Hilarious. But how was your Christmas then? What did you do during your break? Since I didn't see you, I haven't seen you since before Christmas.
No, yeah. I mean, it was nice to not work, and I literally just did nothing. I lounged, I drank, I saw a lot of like just family and friend like and whatnot, and just I say friends, but like I only saw like y'all because you were
Chelsea.
here slightly. I saw Chelsea. Kiana had came because it was her birthday and her dad's birthday, so it was nice seeing them. I got to spend a little time with a little certain someone. But
Who? Let's start using initials like I do.
So that was cool. My brother moved into his house that month.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I know, it's so beautiful. I'm so happy for them. I think this is long awaited, just for them to kind of be in their own space. They're adjusting fairly well.
Yeah.
It's been a quite of adjustment for us to not have Kato around us as much. But he still comes over here because the babysitter watches him over here, because in his room he has everything set up and they don't have everything set up in their room for him at their house just yet. So actually he's here right now. They drop him
off every day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that works.
So no, yeah, things are going fairly well. Good things. Christmas was, I think, fairly good. I got a good bit of stuff that I had asked for. Baked a whole lot.
When did you start? Because that was the last thing you were saying, was like you needed to start on your baking stuff. What all did you make?
I kept saying I'm gonna start. I literally did not start until Christmas Eve morning. Yeah. But I finished it. Okay. I feel like I finished it. Or did I start that Saturday evening? I don't know. But it was like up against the brink. But everybody got what they needed.
What'd you bake?
Similarly, the same stuff that I did last year, like a couple cookies, a couple of gingerbread, cookie bars, Oreo balls. I made lemon Oreo balls this go around, but I don't think they were much of a hit. Like, I think everybody just likes the Oreo balls. You would like the lemon Oreo balls, because it's just like the lemon Oreo.
Okay. Which I don't think I have had the lemon one. Yes, I have. It's funny because I literally have some, last week's crumble cookie was like the Oreo marshmallow double decker, and I still have some of it because it takes me like 8 years to eat 4 crumble cookies.
Because those things are huge. My Lord.
They are very huge. Let's see. My Christmas was cool. This has been the second year that like the kids have taken over, Christmas and done the game. So that's always, well, at least on my mom's side of the family, that's been fun. With my dad and them, who obviously we start there first because they early birds. That was fun. A lot of people in the house. There was no drama this year or this holiday, because Thanksgiving there was drama. I forgot to mention that part. It wasn't with our family. It was with Nanny Teese's nephew and his girlfriend's baby mama. Apparently they got into it somewhere around there, and he wasn't invited to Thanksgiving, even though this his family, and she should. It was a lot. She showed up drunk. And I'm just like, with the 3 kids, and the kids was bad because she was drunk, not watching. I was like, she not invited to Christmas. Unfortunately, she did come. But they came together.
We're not
they got
doing
back
this
together
again.
At all. They got back together, and she was a whole different person. Yeah. So she was a whole different person for Christmas. So it was chill. But no, it was good. What was I going to say? Some of my dad's side of the family, they've been started to come over to, like, my grandmother. My dad's mom has always come, but like my dad's cousin, and then my my cousin, whatever. And then her kids, they have kids now. So my dad's cousin's a grandmother. So she came over. I mean, the kids came over, and his name is DJ, and everybody says he looks like me when I was younger because he has a lot of hair and he's light red. So he was very antisocial the first couple of times, but now he's warmed up to it. So we're besties. So I'm like, that's a win in my book.
DJ
so
and
he's been
TJ.
cool. Exactly. And he always wants to go see the dogs, and he was playing outside. And this year, one of Dantice's friends or something, she usually does all the games for adults, but this year she brought kids games too. So the kids got to play outside first because they always like looking around and trying to figure out what we're doing. And so she brought games and prizes for them. And then we played like, the stereotypical, the shovel game with the cotton balls and all that stuff that you see on TikTok and stuff. But then when I went to my mom's, it was basically the exact same thing. Then we played games. I don't think we stopped playing games until 1:30. I was like, who are you people? I'm tired. And the last game we played was Uno. And so, that took forever. And we're playing Uno for money. At this point, it was just like, somebody win. Please, I want to go home. Because we played... Have you ever played
trying
Pacino?
To get myself out to stop it.
So much. I was dying. Have you played Pacino? Have you heard of it?
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
It's like bingo, but with cards. Apparently, it's an older game. My mom and we played it last year too. But it's like you have a sheet, right, and it has different cards, like playing cards on it. And so when the dealer calls Ace of Spades, if you have it, you put a chip on it like that. But it's called Pacino, and so you win the exact same way, 5 in a row. I think there's 3. There's 5 in a row, 4 corners, and 3 of a kind. So if you have the Ace of Spades, Ace of Clubs, Ace of Hearts in a row, then you can win that way. And you play for money. I think we always put 3 cups in the middle. So 1 for Pacino, 1 for 3 of a kind, 1 for 4 corners. And we did 2 quarters in one, and then 1 quarter in each of the 3 of a kind and 4 corners. And then in the Pacino, we put 50 cents. And there was 8 of us. And so whoever wins, the only way to stop the game is to win Pacino. So if you get 5 in a row. So that person gets that cup. But if no one wins the other 2, you restart and you have to add more money into it. So I think the winner of that one walked away with like $30. And I was like, well, damn.
That's a good bit.
And who was it?
Yeah.
I actually don't even remember which one of my family members won it. No. I won last year, but I didn't win this year. And again, it's because the games kept going so long. Because we played all the other games, like the cotton ball on top of the cup. We got to blow that thing. We did a flip cup tic-tac-toe. We did the shovel thing there too. And then we played Pacino. And then we played bingo. So by the time it got to that, Uno, I was like, I just want to go home. Like, I'm tired. I've been drinking the whole time. Because at my dad's house, I was drinking, literally. At my dad's house, we made Grinch Punch. Nancy's wanted to make Grinch Punch, and that was, I don't remember what the liquor was. Oh, that we made it without liquor, and then you could add your own. Yeah, because she makes it. Last year was Frosty the Snowman. This year was Grinch Punch. And so I was drinking rum, but then over at my uncle's house with mom and them, it was just wine. So I was just mixing all this stuff, and I'm like, please get me home. Please. So yeah, needless to say, by the end of that, I was ready to go home. But it was fun. And then, New Year's, I literally slept on my couch. Which is weird for me. I say this, and I thought about this when we talked on New Year's, and you were like, when do I ever spend New Year's with somebody? The last time that I stayed home for New Year's, the last time I stayed home for New Year's, I think was 2019 when we had just moved into the house. I'm pretty sure because we both were in the house that year. Because that was right after Ty said passed, and I was like, I don't want to go out. I don't feel like doing any of that. That's the only year. And then 2020, despite the negative shit that happened, that's when I was doing my whole cleansing. I don't know why I just made that sound, because I wasn't doing anything of any kind of religion. But I was just like, I'm going to do better for myself. Which, I started off this year doing that too. And then I met V. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen this year. Yeah. But anyway, New Year's was nice. I finished what's that show? I finally finished The Fall of the House of Usher because I was like, I'm not going into 2024 not finishing this fucking show. Yeah. So yes, I did finish it, and it was actually really good. I like the way it ended, even though I don't know. Yeah. I still haven't figured out the death part of the siblings. Like, I don't know. What part was real?
What do you mean?
Of the siblings of the older siblings, the parent, the dad, and the aunt. Like, how did she die?
Them two.
I don't know what happened first. You know what I mean?
I think he poisoned
because when
her.
he's telling the story, yes, he poisoned her. But then, how did he die? Did he just go? Because it showed homegirl choking him, but then I'm like, I thought she was dead. So did she choke him and then she passed out from what he did to her? So I'm like, how did this happen? Because then the black guy runs out and it's like, it was all, they weren't even there. So that part I didn't understand. But great show. Great show.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and apparently that's the same person that did like the Haunting of Hill House and stuff. So now I need to go watch those. Yeah. I've never seen those.
Oh, you never watched that? The Haunting of Hill House and like the Haunting of like Bly or something else? Bly Manor. Yeah, both of those. Watched them all before. Now, how do you? Well, actually, I know you didn't, but that's okay.
Yo. And then I live alone too, so I ain't about to watch nothing scared by myself.
Very true. Very true.
But how was your Christmas and New Year? I don't know if we covered your Christmas. I know you talked about the bacon, but
oh yeah, I mean, yeah, Christmas overall pretty standard. I enjoyed it. My New Year's was pretty standard.
Did you not spend it not alone? Did you break your tradition? You lied to me.
I'll tell you this off camera.
Okay.
It wasn't nothing major. But yeah.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Ask this without sound.
Had a good time. No. It was really...
What? Okay. Would I be happy or sad with whom it was with?
You'd be irritated.
All right. Okay. We'll get to that on... Are you still coming out here Friday?
So I am, and I'm coming out there to get my hair done. So I don't know if I'm going to stay because my mom was talking about like she wanted to possibly come with me. I don't know if she's still doing that.
What time is your
So at 9 a.m. So I'm going to be out there all day, and it's going to be over in the 12 or something. I planned on getting my nails done because I just chopped them all off. So I'll probably do that. And I had reached out to Brittany to like possibly meet up for dinner or whatnot that day. So I might end up staying the night. We'll see. I need to check in with my mom if she is coming out with me or not. Because if she doesn't come with me, then I'm going to stay the night. But if she does, then I'll probably just go back. So I'll let you know.
Let's toast down to go get a drink too so we can catch up on all of this. It sounds like there's a lot off camera that needs to happen. Okay.
Not too much.
I forgot what the other thing. Oh, I did ask you about the text message or who this person is that was DM you. And now, let me make a note. Need to follow up on your New Year's plans. The Natalie question.
Now my eyelashes falling off too. That's another thing. Oh, I get my eyelashes done Monday because I've been scared. It's like I look like a fucking ghost.
You look normal to me. Now, did you say a ghost?
I appreciate that. Yes. Like my eyes are just like there's nothing. But you know, the way that this light and the reflection in the shadow, it's kind of looking as if I do have something. We'll take it.
That's why I couldn't tell. Also, my eyelashes like this. Like they everywhere. So I don't know. They some go up, some go down. They're everywhere. Okay. Well, okay, so now we've entered this year. How's your year been? We're a weekend 2-ish weeks in. How's everything? Do you have any goals that you've set for this lovely year that you're trying to walk?
A lot of the things I feel like habit-wise, I tried to start implementing in December. So it's just kind of like
Mm-hmm.
small things that would just kind of enhance my day-to-day routine. I
Well,
feel like one of the biggest things that I'm trying to do this year is
mm-hmm.
to plan a vacation for each month of this year. And it's not going to be like an outlandish vacation,
Mm-hmm.
but it could be like a weekend stay in a different city in Texas, like, you know, something like that. And so, um, I really haven't had anything planned for January yet. And that might be only, not my own, look, that might be my only kind of like exception because we're just going into
Oh,
it.
okay.
Um, but for the
Mm-hmm.
most part, every month is looking already
It's
planned. And
looking
so I'm
booked and
excited
busy.
about that. Yeah, I'm excited because I feel like it gives me something just to look forward to, a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
motivation. Work has been picking up,
Lord,
and
I
so I'm
ain't shouting.
trying to be
Lord, I ain't
intentional about just like
shouting.
planning time to have fun and whatnot. And so that's probably my
That's
only
fair.
thing. Oh, another big thing that I implemented in December, but I'm carrying it on to in the new year. I'm not using my phone
Mm-hmm.
in my bed. That has been a big one
You did
because
tell me that.
I feel like when I use my phone in my bed, it like doesn't help my sleep quality. So I don't get in bed until I'm actually really sleepy. And then I put my phone either on the dresser or just like on the charger, which is like across the room. Um, just to be able to not use it. And I, of course I have my TV on. I just put it on timer until I go to sleep. But
Mm-hmm.
it's been helpful. Um,
Have you noticed the
that's been
difference?
pretty much
Oh, you
it.
just said it was helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
You have? Okay, maybe I need to try that too.
Mhm.
It's just, yeah, maybe I need to
And it
with my
inhibits
sleep
me from
problems.
using my phone right when I wake up too, and so it's a little bit beneficial as
So, do you
well.
have do you have a separate alarm, or is your
No, I have
alarm on
my
your phone?
alarm on my phone. Yeah. So
So it
I
makes you
just
get
get
up. I
up.
heard that like put it across the thing.
I get up, I turn it off, but I've allotted for time in the morning for me to get up and just chill. So I'll get up and turn it off, and then I might bring it to my bed then because I'm not going to sleep. Like this is me
Right,
waking up, and so I might bring it to my bed
right,
and
right.
just like watch TikToks or whatnot. But it's definitely helpful not utilizing it prior to going to
Okay,
sleep.
I'm ready to implement that too. Yeah, I'm kind of bad at that. Very bad at that actually. I do turn the blue light off though, because I heard that's bad. So I have the thing where it
Mm,
automatically transitions whenever you're like going to sleep to the night sepia looking thing.
same.
I have
Yeah.
done that, but maybe I need to work on that too. It's my alarm is my
It's
phone,
helpful.
and then like my sleep thing like measures my sleep, like my sounds in my sleep to make sure all that fun stuff. So it's like it's supposed to be close, but I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Maybe I need to work on that. Um, but for me too, like I sat and did my like goals and stuff, and so traveling is definitely on there. And so I have 6 places, so I think I've done like every other month pretty much, is I want to go somewhere and just
Yeah.
get out. And one of the big things that I'm wanting to do more in I'll say 2022. What? Who's living in the past? In 2024 is I want to start getting more comfortable doing things alone. Like that's been my biggest thing
Yeah.
is like I've never traveled alone. Like I don't like going to restaurant. I mean, I used to. I go to the movies by myself all the time. That doesn't bother me. But like I won't go like out to like I don't want to say fancy places, but like populated places alone because I just feel like. So I'm trying to work on that this
Yeah.
year. It's just going. So I've set myself to. I have to visit 2 new restaurants a month, and I have to take myself on a solo date once a week. And so usually my solo day is probably going to be the movies because $5 Tuesdays. I just want to get out of the house. Like that's been one of my big things. And I think the thing that triggered this revelation, and I think it's funny because I feel like this kind of like started back in LA. Like after, I don't know what it was that I wanted to do on that trip. It was something that I don't remember. It was something I wanted to
Was it the
do that I
museum?
didn't. I went
You went
though.
to
I
the
did go to
museum,
the
though.
museum. that's what I'm saying. I can't think of what it is that I wanted to do, but I think, and this could have been like in the planning of it. I don't know if it happened while we were specifically there, but where I was like, I wanted to do this, but everybody was kind of like, like that. I'm glad you caught what I was going to say. And I was just like, oh no, it's cool. We don't have to. Like, and I still had a good time. It was just like, damn, I kind of want to do that. And then when the whole Beyonce thing happened, and like waiting to do, because I was like, I didn't want to go myself. I wanted to go, and then for that to happen, so I think that was like the solid. I said it in LA, like I just need to do stuff on my own. Like, why am I waiting on people? And then when that happened, 3 months later, I was just like, nope, it's official. Just stop waiting on other people. If you want to do something, just do it. So I'm trying to get better at that, like getting myself comfortable with just like going out and doing stuff, and stop just coming home and just staying here. And a lot of that, the reason my thought process was because there's parking is so terrible here. That's my only complaint about my apartment is parking is terrible. So I'm like, once I'm home at 4:00, I don't want to leave because I got a good spot. But I'm like, you know what?
Right.
Like, I think this is the first time I heard this episode.
But even where you would have to park is a little bit further out, but it's not like terrible either, though.
Yeah, the only time, I think one time we went out and I drove, I think Drew got a hotel, like maybe in downtown, and I just drove to the hotel and then we Ubered from there. And so then I had to drive back. And so I got home at like 4 a.m. That I had to park way down the thing, like towards the back of the apartment.
4 a.m. What did you expect?
Yeah, that is true. I thought people would also be out. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Anyway,
okay.
So that's one of the big things that I have implemented, as well as I'm prioritizing my health, which in all facets of it, which I feel like I say that every year, but like officially, like I've finally gotten back in therapy because my therapist, that's something that happened in October. She was like, hey, I'm coming back to private practice. And so I was like, booked the minute that I saw that, even though we changed the insurances in January. So I was like, I don't want to start. And then what if my insurance doesn't cover her? So I waited, booked it for January, and then saw that it was still covered. So I'm like, thank God. So I've been doing that. I was supposed to be getting back in the gym, but then literally we're opening a bunch of floors. Like we did some transformation on floors, and it was supposed to be just this week and next week. And so I told my trainer, we're going to start back on January 22nd because that was the first Monday after all this is done. They pushed one of the floors to open that week. So I'm like, fuck, why does this keep happening? But I do want to get more consistent in that, and not even just working out with my trainer twice a week, but just like getting better at working out and going to the gym solo, because that is also a thing that I just have gym-anxiety. Is that a word? Gym-anxiety? Do people say that?
I've been seeing a lot of TikTok, especially when it comes to like canceling memberships, and people have been blasting Planet Fitness because it
make you come in
an arm and a leg and the soul of your firstborn child in order to cancel a membership. Yes.
Now, I will say, because I've had Planet Fitness twice. Once when I was in San Antonio, and I canceled that one because I was about to move to Houston. And I don't think there was any Planet Fitnesses in the area of Pearland at the time. So I was like, I ain't about to keep it. So I canceled that. That was hard. It was like, but when we got it, when we were living at the house, and then I canceled, that one was easy. I was like, maybe you knew, and they didn't put you through the ringer. But they was like,
because I had to go up there and cancel in person, but it wasn't terrible, but it was just like, why do I have to do this in person?
You're right. They don't allow you to do it virtual, and I think it's the stupidest thing. Because you can sign up online for damn sure, but they make you come in to say goodbye because they think they're gonna hustle and bust you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's another one of my goals. I'm trying to think of what else I've kind of set to. I want to travel more. I want to push myself more creatively. I think that's on my thing too. So doing different stuff with the podcast, as well as, I don't know if I want to do anything like individualized, not podcast, but obviously, but just social media and stuff like that. I haven't officially flushed that part out, so I was going to do that this month. But yeah, I think
I'm supposed to be having like a vision board kind of, because I didn't do that. Normally I do that at the beginning of for New Year's Eve, but I'm doing that in this month of January, which, like I said, I've already started implementing things for December, and so it's not really much of a huge shift. I'm trying not to put so much emphasis on new year, new me, and just allowing it to just organically flow, because I feel like when you do put that pressure on the new year and you don't do it right then, now it's just kind of setting you up for the whole year.
Defeated.
And so yeah.
Agreed. No, I'm trying to. That's my thing. Is also like I wrote on my. I think you can kind of see in the back. I'm trying to. I don't know which way to go. There it goes.
I know what
Right
you're
there, like my goals and stuff. And one of the things I have on there is be patient with the process because
Yeah.
it's gonna take time. Like I know that it's not gonna be like this overnight thing when any of the things like in therapy and fitness in the creative journey and all this stuff. It's just like taking my little time to figure things out and just be okay with it's going to. And I think one of the other things says breathe every day. Remember to breathe. It says something like that, but I'm just like, all right, calm down. Calm down. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Exactly. Now, what might be the end of the world is, which this will have already happened by the time this comes out, but tomorrow for us, while we're recording this, I have my meeting with what are those people? My organization that I'm part of. Which is the first one of the year, but remember I told you like our co-lead is leaving. Did I tell you that?
I
told you
think you
and so
did.
we having the I want to say I might have told you when I came over right before Christmas because this happened literally the day I was leaving for Beaumont to go to whatchamacallit because I went to work half a day and she like literally FaceTime or Teams me. FaceTime. She Teams me that morning and I was just like, joy. Oh, I would blur her. Anyway, so we have that meeting. I'm trying to see so I can focus because I leaned in.
Yeah,
and it
I
won't
see.
work.
Like
Whatever. I don't even know how to fix that. Whatever, y'all. She messaged. Oh no, we have that meeting tomorrow, and I don't think I told you she sent the message, like
TJ,
saying,
I have to
this
pause you
first
because I have to
Wow.
pee.
Okay, so you go pee then. I don't know how to pause this thing, so we're just gonna let you go, and I'll just sit here and wait. Yeah, just make sure you don't. Oh, you don't have headphones in. Yeah, we'll be back. That's funny. Thinking of this, I know that I'm just talking to myself right now, but there was a clip that my manager showed me. Oh, look, my camera. It's focused. A clip that my manager showed me, or no, my dad showed me of a congressman or something. They were at a city hall meeting, and he excused himself and forgot that he was Mike, but people could still hear him, and he went to the restroom to take a shit, and literally was farting up a storm and the people could hear. So people were talking, but then they could hear that. And it was like, what is happening? Oh, what time? Oh, well, she said a while ago. And I died and I just thought about that with Natalie running to the restroom because imagine if she would have had her headphones in and forgot to turn it off. And then I forgot to edit this part out. And then her pee sounds were just right there in the thing. I really do hope that she uses washes her hands before she comes back. Don't she dirty? Yeah, I know that.
So basically, I hear you talking about me as I'm gone. And I was about to clown you for just continuing talking while I was gone. But then I heard as I was walking back that I really hope that she washes her hands. And what kind of girl do you take me for? Because I take showers about 3 times a day sometimes. And you think that I'm not going to wash my hands? No, my thing is I blame you because normally we do have breaks and we haven't had any breaks. Granted, This is our first time like trying this out at all. And we've been going for like over an hour now. So
yeah. I actually don't remember what I was. Oh yes. Well, I don't know. I haven't figured out that portion of things yet. So we'll test it. I'm just looking at the chat where you said P. It didn't register to me until after you sent it.
I was trying to give you a forewarning and not have it like, shown on here, but you weren't reading it. So
I think I can edit it out. There's a thing that says mark clip. So I put mark clip when you left. But what was I saying? Oh, the thing. Oh yeah, so we have that meeting tomorrow to discuss those things. And I just my anxiety is running high, so I'm definitely gonna pop my pills. Because I don't feel like dealing with that. I don't know what the other guy's response is going to be. I don't even know if he's going to show up because, he's going to be absent. But she did say, this was literally on the 20th of December, like, it's a mandatory meeting. We need to all be there. And so if he doesn't show up, I already told Cassidy, I was like, if he doesn't show, she was like, what are we going to do if he doesn't show up? And I was like, I'm going to, what did I say? I'm going to put forth a motion to have him removed. She was like, oh, that's so official.
Formal, I know.
Right. But I'm like, come on. So I'm not looking forward to that. But that's been my stressor that I've not been excited to deal with. But work as far as this year so far, like I said, we're opening a bunch of floors, so it's been very, very hectic, but work's been like super fun lately. I'm ready for this month to be over in work so that I can kind of go back to a little bit of normalcy.
Yeah.
No, it's been actually it's been good, dealing with ain't shits. But other than that, not at work, just in life. But I have, was that this year? Oh, that was. I thought I was leaving those behind, but apparently I brought partially some drama into this year. But we're good now. We're good.
We're all good. To go for a second.
We was a little scared, a little rocky. But we're here. We're here. What else? What else is going on in your world this year?
It. I feel like nothing that I hadn't said so far. I'm just, really trying to prioritize myself and just. Now, could that be any louder?
I forgot this. I forgot these headphones pick up a bunch of. Oh no, it's the mic. Sorry.
All I heard was. Mine don't sound that loud.
Well, you also haven't shaken it since that time you aggressively went like this. Yeah. See, now that's loud.
But yours is glass. But that's why it was like. But no, I think that pretty much covers what. Oh, I am hungry. I think I'm about to eat one of my factory meals.
See, I haven't went grocery shopping because yesterday was it fucking Wizard of Oz there. I was
searching for the yellow brick road.
At least you had Toto in the form of Bella. No, like I was I need to
not
go.
Affected by it though.
Really? No, it wasn't. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't remember. I think it started here. It started here for sure in the morning, but then it chilled out most of the day besides sprinkles. But then at night it did. But I think it was by the time I was asleep because when I woke up this morning, my car was covered in. I don't know if that was pollen or what it was, but no. But needless to say, it was supposed to be coming at 4 yesterday, is what it said. So I left work early, but I was like, I'm not about to go to the grocery store to find something to cook. Luckily, I had half of a burger from Whataburger left over, so I just ate that half of a burger. Who am I? So that's all I ate yesterday. If I'm eating a burger, I'm eating it all. What was hell? So I ate that, and then I had some of my crumble cookie, and that was it. But needless to say, I have nothing left here today, so I'm going to have to DoorDash, which is unfortunate because I said I was going to slow down on that. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yes.
So that's it. Anything else you want to add before we close out this Shoot the Shit episode that we started off our season with?
No, I think that pretty much covers just where we're at starting into this new
where we've
season.
Been. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Taking them through the ups and downs of the past 6 months of our lives. But we do have a love. You thought I was going to say a game. Thought I was going to have a game. No. But we do have a fun season planned. We've been doing our planning and stuff. We want to have, like we said in the teaser, more guests and stuff on here. And now that we have this platform that hopefully it comes out right, we'll see after this. We can, do this from separate, so we're not forced on the constraints of what we had before. And if the feedback is good as far as sound quality, and now we have video too, so we can have more people in that don't have to show up at my apartment because I only got 2 parking passes. So,
and we know what happened last time I used that goddamn parking pass.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Was that before
my
Christmas?
car got towed, you guys.
Yeah, it had to be.
Yeah.
Sorry. That was before Christmas, yeah. Because that was the day I went to that sushi
And then the lady had the nerve to say, God forbid they look on the floor, Yeah. God forbid.
Yeah, you
Are you
should
gonna
have.
make
You
me
should
pay
have.
or not?
Yeah. I wish she would have been like, it's okay, sweetie, but she ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna paycheck.
At all.
Right.
I
But
digress.
on that note, had to let it out. Let it out. Don't hold on to that anger. But on that note, we will run up out of here. Be sure to follow us on social media at Crazy Little Pod on Instagram and the Tick and the Talk. We're gonna be working on video content more this year, so y'all gonna see us on the Insta Twits. If you have any questions for us, because we do want to get more questions this season around. If you need some advice from either one of us crazy people, or just want to, send a message to vent, about some crazy shit that's going on in your life. Since all we do is talk about our crazy lives. If you got some crazy shit that's going on in yours, send us an email at askcrazylittlepod@gmail.com. Be sure to like, subscribe on Apple, or on Spotify, SoundCloud, wherever you get your podcasts. But that is all that we have for you lovely people today. Like I said, be sure to follow us, and we will see y'all in 2 weeks. Do you know 2 weeks in Spanish? I need to learn that.
The 2 weeks.
And that's a perfect place to end. See y'all in 2 weeks.